My name is Mike Ruth. I'd like to welcome you here to Alston Race Cars. We moved here from California in 1995. Been in the same location ever since. The company was started in the late 70s, so we've been a mainstay in the racing industry for over 30 years. We're a manufacturer of high-performance chassis, mainly drag racing. We also manufacture roll cages and roll bars and bolt-on suspension products. We're also a warehouse distributor for a lot of other high-performance companies like Strange Engineering, QA1, Aurora Bearing. We also have a full-service chassis shop. We do all of our own sheet metal in-house. We have all the equipment here to do all the bead molding, put Pittsburgh seams on. Our custom dash is actually a die. It's pressed together. It's kind of unique, the only one of its kind in the industry. We can do interior work for just about any type of car that you would want to bring in, and we also sell it through our warehouses and that wheel tubs, transmission tunnels, firewalls, and things like that. This is our deluxe swing out. It's used to enable people to get in and out of their cars without having to climb over the bar itself. It's a pretty unique design. We patented it, and it's very simple in operation. Pull this down, get in the vehicle, put it back together again. It's real popular with some of the older guys or some of the little overweight guys. We sell lots of them. One of the things we've been working on here at Alston for the past couple of years is a lightweight polycarbonate racing window line. We have one of the largest coverages in the industry. Basically what you do is take your stock glass, which is prone to breakage and a lot heavier than this polycarbonate, and you replace it with a poly, and makes a much safer window, and you get a lot of weight out of the car. One of the projects that we're working on right now here at Alston is Andrew Wagner's GTO, part of the Wagner racing family. It's a Pro Mod car that's expected to hit the strip sometime this year, July or August. It's about 80% done right now, and it's going to run a 680 cubic inch Chevrolet motor and a power glide transmission. We've also been doing a lot of work on import cars lately. A lot of Mazdas and Toyotas. These guys run these great big turbocharged motors, and they make as much power as a big block Chevy. Most of these cars are certified to run 650 or quicker. This is another project that we're working on right now. It was built primarily to run in Hot Rod Magazine's Drag Week. It has almost a complete tube chassis, but it's made to run on the street. It's powered by a 427 single overhead cam Ford motor. Very rare engine and very unique car, and should turn a lot of heads when it's done. This particular project here is an 08 Shelby Mustang that we're working on. It's only got 1,700 miles on it, and he's already blown the rear end up. So we're developing one of our bolt-in housings, and we're working with the engineers at Strange Engineering and also with the guys from DTS to make this a bolt-in kit so the average guy can just buy it and install it in his car on a weekend. This is what these housings look like when they're completely done, ready to go in the car and powder coated. As you can see, it has the 4-link brackets, the shock mounts, wheelie bar mounts, everything that you need to make one of those 7-second passes down the track. We manufacture these fabricated housings in-house. This is the very beginning of one, before we put the tubes and gussets and everything. They're fairly lightweight, they're extremely strong, about 40% stronger than a standard 9-inch Ford housing. It has a big fill plug in the back. It also has a drain plug at the bottom for getting the oil out. This is the largest fill plug in the industry, and one of the reasons we did that is you're able to check backlash by putting a dial indicator. The hole's big enough that you can actually put a dial indicator in the back of it and check backlash at the track. Plus it makes it much easier to dump those little quart bottles of gear oil in. If you've ever done it on your back at the track between rounds, you can know what a nightmare it can be. Here's the second stage of this housing. It's got the internal gussets and the external gussets put in. It's got the tubing. This particular one uses 3-inch 188 wall DOM tubing. We also build a race-only version that uses 3.5-inch tube 188 wall chromoly. It'll take up to 3,000 horsepower. Here's another race version. This is a Pro Mod housing that we built. This has the 3.5-inch tubes that I was talking about earlier. It's got a 1/4-inch thick chromoly 4-link bracket on it. It also has a chromoly back brace. Has the same features that the other ones do with the fill plug and the drain plug. One of these housings ready to bolt in your car is around $1,700 bucks. One of the other things we do here is we manufacture a large line of products for the do-it-yourself. And these are bolt-on subframe connectors. We have them for all years, Mustangs, Camaros, Novas. We also have these bolt-on torque arm replacements for 82 to 92 Camaros and then 93 and up Camaros. It's a pretty popular line with the do-it-yourself guy on the weekends. We provide everything you need to put these on the car, all the instructions and hardware. And a typical subframe installation takes a couple guys, 3 or 4 hours on a Saturday afternoon. It's a pretty good bang for buck. These are tubular upper and lower A-arms that we've developed. We make them for early Camaros, mid-year Camaros, and 64 to 72 Chevelles, 442s. They're completely tubular, and they're made to work with the QA1 externally adjustable aluminum shock with a conical shaped spring. It's a nice addition to a car, either a street rod or a high-performance drag race type car. They are available with drag-only shocks, or you can get them with street type shocks. The phone number here is 847-395-3500. If you're ever in beautiful Antioch, you're welcome to stop by and see us anytime, or you can visit us on the web at Alston2009.com.